Okay. Well, right. So, um, I went to the library today. Surprising, I know. Um, okay. So, yeah, I went to the library today. I got some books to read, mainly manga, because I don't know, I just like manga. I like Japanese stuff. Um, but so this one is Madoka Magic, um, Homura's Revenge. I've never seen this before in my life, but it looked interesting, and this is volume one, so might as well start at volume one. Let's see what we got here. You know, first page I open. Here's what the okay. This is totally out of context, but I will read it in due time. That's the first one. I like the art style though. It's pretty kind of cute. Yeah. So that's that, and then I got this one, which is my boyfriend is a monster. My boyfriend is a monster. Looks like it says number 8, so I think I was supposed to get I was trying to get number 1, but I guess I'm a little late. I got the wrong one. Yeah, I did get the wrong one. Oh well, I'll just return it back tomorrow and then wait until the other one comes out, or at least I can find the other one. I don't know. I'm just, I'm not going. I don't like reading out of order. Especially when it comes to comic books and manga. I don't want to read out of order. It looks real interesting. So, but that will be in due time. Oh, and I got, I got this. She's a whole meme right now, and she is so relatable, like so relatable. What do they call her? She's a him himautu himautu himautu, a lazy little sister who never lifts a finger around the house. That is what's this is. So I am curious as to read it because as to it just looks funny. Like it looks like it's gonna be pretty funny. So yeah, I never watched the anime, so I don't know anything about it. I also got this book called Golden State. I looked a little bit at the story. Looks pretty interesting. So I'm curious as to see what Mr. Ben H. Winters has to tell me. And then I got this because what's a good old library one run without a comic book, you know? Um, this one is interesting because I am so confused like um throughout the whole story because I read it already. Obviously, it's a comic book. But it's like I'm confused. Like where do like this is not the beginning of the story. It says it's number one, but like this can't be number one because I'm not getting any backstory. Like the way they introduce a lot of the characters, they just was like, "Oh, you already know who I am." I don't know who the fuck you who is this lady, huh? And who who is that lady? And who who is that lady? I know Squirrel Girl, and who the fuck is this guy? Like he has no backstory. Where did he come from? Like I want to know. And why the fuck is Captain America and Hydra? I like answer these questions. Like these are the questions we need answered. How come I didn't see anything that came before this. I had to look it up on fandom, but like I know who Red Hulk is. Like I know who Red Hulk is, but I feel like there's different types of Red Hulks because the name that I saw in here. I feel like what's his name? Let me find him. Um, fucking what's his name? Robert L. Maverick. That's the thing that was like I never heard that name before. Red Hulk. That's his name. I don't know if like I don't know if there's like different because I know there's different Hulks, so it makes sense to be different Red Hulks too. But Squirrel Girl is the only one that I know of. Like, and she's just everywhere. She's useful for no fucking reason. Like what like I don't understand the reasoning behind her character, but she's a great character nonetheless because she's just one of those happy-go-lucky characters that just need it for comedic value. And she, like, spoiler alert, she beats Thanos somehow, but she did. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. She has beat Thanos single-handedly. I don't know how, but she did. Okay, we just don't question stuff like that. Okay, comic books are weird, man, and that's the thing that I'm curious about. Is like, why? Like, the story is not straightforward when it comes to me reading comic books. I'm like reading it and I'm like, what's going on here? Like what where do I start? Like, okay, what's his backstory? Oh, he's not gonna show me the backstory? No, okay. What do I like? I gotta look it up myself. It's like this is supposed to be the number one. It's supposed to be comic book number one, and you're not telling me the backstory of every character. Like, I want to know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I have something I want to talk about. Oh. Do I want to have a partner before I'm popular or after? And which is better? That is an interesting topic that I was thinking about while I was going to the library, while I was walking over there to the library, because it's interesting because I don't know if I want to, like I said, I don't know if I want to have a partner before I become really popular or afterwards, because there's a downside to both, and when I there's a downside and an upside to both, 'cause the downside is if okay, let's think of it. So say I got a partner before I became famous, right? The upside is that I don't have to worry about them loving me for my money because I don't have any money right now. So, at least not a lot. So it's like they love me for who I am, instead of the money that I have, And the downside is that I don't want to be popular, and I don't want them getting jealous that I don't know how they're going to be, but I don't want them to be like upset that like I know this for a fact that a lot of girls are going to be falling on my lap when I get really popular. Not that I want that, but that's just how it's gonna be, and I don't want. I'm gonna have to like. I'm worried about like how do I deal with that and have a solid relationship on the side. It'll have to be it'll have to be a lot of trust, like a lot of trust. Like we'll have to trust each other. They'll have to trust me specifically, to not do the wrong thing, and that's a lot of weight, because as a male, as a guy, that doesn't really do s- a lot of sexual acts. It's not like that's a thing that I deal with on a daily basis. So I'm gonna be overwhelmed, and I'm not gonna know like what the fuck, So it's gonna be interesting, but not, I don't know. That's just something maybe that I watch a lot of TV, so I'm pretty sure I'm just overdoing it. But I don't know. I don't know. Um, on the other side of that, on the contrary, where I get a partner after I'm popular, the problem with that one is for me is that I don't want to deal with having a partner and not knowing if they love me for me or love me for my money, and that's the problem that I'm worried about. The good side is that I don't have to worry about, like, I don't know what the good side of that is. Like, I haven't really thought about the good side. Like, maybe they'll be high. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say it like it's. I don't know. It's just such a weird topic. Um, because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, the things that I'm doing, things I want to do, I'm gonna have to be popular to get this stuff like that done. So I'm gonna have to deal with it sooner or later, and hopefully it won't turn out bad. I don't want to become the celebrity that, like, is on the top of the paper because, or of the newsletter, because fucking I ruined a relationship because I accidentally touched another person, and they like, oh my god, he cheated. Like, fuck no, but I don't know. It's just, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I am thinking about it too much, but some things it's just hard not to think about. So yeah, that I thought was interesting. Which one is better, to date after you're popular or to date before? I don't know which one's better because either side has their ups and downs, and I just don't know, man. I have to figure that out when that time comes. But yeah, um, that's pretty much that. I mean, nothing else. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, thank you guys so much for watching on the playback if you did. And yeah, doing this stuff is not easy. Like, just letting you guys know, like, I don't have to do this stuff because I don't have to, but it's like I want to because it's something that I feel like is a good thing for me to get used to forcing myself to do the things that I just don't feel like doing that day. But I have to keep pumping out content, and that means I have to pump out content when I don't feel like pumping out content. Like right now, I really don't feel like doing it, but you know what? Here I am doing it because that's the most important thing. No matter what, you don't give up, you know. You're like an anime character, but that's the truth. You just can't give up. I can't. Like, my vision is too big for me to give up now. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow morning. Be there. Peace.